in my first week, I'll say it's less than a week, maybe in about 6 days apart, I was able to generate $1,200 using this blueprint. All right, fast forward, because times have changed so much. Less than 2 weeks in the company, picking up my momentum, and about my third week, I literally generated almost $3,000 in one day. Now listen. and 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 I'm blown away by this. I'm having fun. It's not overpowering. I get to do this when I want to put in the effort to go the extra mile, and it's absolutely amazing. The community, love being a part of the community. So many amazing people, the great teaching, the support. If you are on the fence, borrow my belief. All right, borrow my belief, and you say yes to this amazing opportunity. All right.
Hi, my name's Chris, and I just wanted to take a minute and talk about how this community has literally changed my life. I have learned so much here. I have learned how to grow an online business, how to grow my email list, how to put things on automation, how to use social media the right way. I am a single mom. I went through a horrible divorce, and I was lost. I didn't know what I was going to do. I needed to find a way to supplement my income that I was making at my 9-to-5 job. And I remember just sitting at the table crying, not knowing what I was going to do. And then I had a moment remembering my mom sitting at the table crying, not knowing what she was going to do. She was also a single mom. And I just had this light bulb moment of, I have to change the course of mine and my kids' lives. And that's what I've done. This community has been incredible. And not only do you learn all of this stuff about growing an online business and everything about digital marketing, but the support that this community has for everyone is just mind-blowing. It has changed my life, and it will change yours too. I hope you join us today.
So guys, 10 weeks ago, I was searching for a way to get out of my 2 jobs, working 70 hours a week. And I had a couple things that I really, really wanted, which was to quit working 70 hours a week, of course, but I really wanted my time back with my kids. I was divorced 15 years ago, left with 3 kids on my own and no help. So I've always been a grinder. I've always worked, but it's most of the time was 2 jobs. So I turned 50. I knew I had to do something different. I was getting tired, and my daughter was going to be a senior. She's going to be a senior this year, and reality really just kind of smacked me and said, what are you going to do now? And I knew I was just getting so tired that I needed to do something different. I needed to take control again of my life. So long story short, I jumped on TikTok, didn't have a TikTok, but I jumped on there and started seeing all of the online businesses make money online. And I did my investigations. I ran into Michelle one day on a live, and I followed Michelle for about over a week. I jumped in there, I asked questions. So long story short, she had exactly what I needed. And again, working 70 hours a week, I needed something that I didn't have to invest a lot of time in. So the 2-hour workday really worked for me and what I had going on at the time. So here we are. That was 10 weeks ago. And I sent in my personal information so they would build the website for me. They built the website. I got it back in 12 hours. Few short days after that, I earned that money back, my initial investment. And fast forward 5 weeks, I was still working 70 hours a week. And on that 5th week, I said, I've earned enough that I can quit my part-time job. So yes, yes. Oh my gosh, such a relief. So 5 weeks in, I quit my part-time. And then I really ramped up. I was able to give more time and more energy to the program. And that's exactly what I did. And I just seen it coming and more and more and more. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to get rid of my full-time. But here's the deal, guys. When I started with daily pay, I initially said, I'm going to do it for 3 years. That was my timeline. And then I moved my 3 years to 1 year. By the time my daughter graduated high school, that was going to be the time that I quit my full-time salary position. But I was earning so quickly that I thought, why not? Why? So I moved it down to 6 months. And then I went down to 3 months. Guys, I did it in 8 weeks. 8 weeks. See, at that point, I had earned quite a bit at that point, and I said enough. And it was like an elephant had been lifted off of my chest, and I put in my resignation at 8 weeks for not 1, but 2 jobs, guys, 2 jobs. And I got my family back full time. So yeah. And to date, I am well over 5 figures, and my family is ecstatic about it. They've got their mama back after all these years, and I've got my freedom. I've got my freedom.